Today on American Gladiators, poetic reflection from Larry Thompson.
Contenders, are you ready for this, the final test? To show your skills and talents, to prove just who is best. The challenge lies before you. It's mostly in your mind, and you must search your inner self in hopes that you can find the way to fame and glory, the pathway to success. Believe you can. Construct a plan. Total effort, nothing less. The gladiators wait for you to deal your dose of pain, for it's in the heat of conflict that you make your greatest gain. But it's the quest that's all important, the vision that you chase, that lifts you to a level where you can run your finest race. Contenders, are you ready? The gladiators have come to win, so all that's left is to give your best and let the games begin.
I love this game. I love it more than anything. I love it more than almost anything. Woo! Here we go.
We are revved up and ready to go, and we welcome you to Gladiator Arena. Hi again, everyone. I'm Mike Adamley. Today's competition once again features 4 contenders who qualified for the trip to Los Angeles from our national tryouts.
And with the iambic pentameter of our referee to spur them on, they'll be shooting for $2,500 in prize money and a chance to be eligible for our Tournament of Champions.
Our contenders and gladiators ready to fly high here in round 1 as we start things off with swing shots. For the Glads, there's Saber, and he'll be joined by the Hawkster atop the Gladiator Towers.
I don't even need the bungee. They make me wear it. I just want to fly. They make me wear the bungee. There is no justice.
Let's go to the tail of the tape. Anthony Wyatt, 31 years old, 5'8", 165. He works for Sprint, a warehouse manager living in Kansas City, Missouri. His opponent, Gregory Mack Jr., 27 years old, 5'10", 172, a Marine liaison officer residing in Redondo Beach, California.
60 seconds the time limit in swing shot. Contenders will leap from those towers and then spring towards that center cylinder. Red scoring markers with 3, blues 2, yellows 1.
Contenders ready!
Swingshot is brought to you by Sprite. Image is nothing, thirst is everything. Obey your thirst, Sprite.
Both these kids look to be terrific athletes in the practice rounds. Anthony Wyatt gets a blue. The Marine gets a yellow scoring marker. Saber keeps him away from that one. Here comes Anthony Wyatt's got a red. Hawk tries to rip it away and can't. Excellent work there. Greg Mack had a blue in his hand. Saber knocked those away. We're under 30 seconds now. Saber flying high, and Greg Mack finally's got one. A blue one that is, but he lost it. You have to put him back in the scoring bin to count. Had a blue and lost it. Anthony almost with another red. One last chance here. We're under 10 seconds. Greg Mack trying to get a red. He's got it. He's got this one, but he's got to put it back in. He's got to put it back in. He's got that. Yeah, time expires. Oh, man, that was a great match.
Anthony wins at 5-4, and you knew the moment he got attached to his bungee cord, he was going to go for it all. Go directly for the red. Don't worry about the yellow or the blue scoring markers. Got it. And with that kind of mindset, there was no way Hawk was going to stop him. On to the women we go. Our gladiators are perched atop their towers, Ice and Jazz.
Swing them right on out of here.
The contenders, a pair of talented gals. Deb Ruehle, 25 years old, 5'5", 130 pounds. She's a graduate student and also a whitewater rafting guide living in Suwanee, Georgia. Her opponent, Karen Miller, 24, 5'5", 126, a child care provider from Windsor, Ontario. Great athlete.
Karen's got a yellow. Great way to start. She's on her way again, and no Gladiator there to defend her. Jazz mistiming her jump, so has Ice. Deb Ruehle's now got a yellow one. Here come Ice and Jazz. Karen's got a blue. She's already got 4 points. We still have 30 seconds to go. Karen skying high again to grab another blue. What a start for her. In technique-wise, one of the most difficult games we have. That time Karen and Deb bang into each other. 10 seconds left. Possibly time for one score. Deb's got a yellow. If she can put it in 5 seconds here, she's got another point. She's got it. Karen grabs a blue, but time will expire before she can get that one in. But a great match between Karen and Deb to start things off. Women's swing shot.
Karen wins it 6-2, and she is out to prove that today is Miller time.
Well, the Gladiators were all pumped up before this event, but Karen, you came through big.
I was pumped. I was ready for this, man. I was ready. I saw Jazz up there. She just fueled me on.
Well, you had perfect technique.
I don't know where it came from, but I do triple jump, so maybe it came from there. I don't know.
I guess so. It came from somewhere. It was beautiful. Thanks, Karen.
Thanks a lot.
Right.
Meanwhile, Greg Mack hoping a little good luck rubs off on his next performance.
Round 2, center stage, the double triangle we call the dog bone. It is time for Whiplash. First up for the contenders, Gregory Mack Jr. trailing 5-4 to Anthony Wyatt coming into this round. The 27-year-old U.S. Marine.
I am the world's finest Marine. That came about because of pride, certain pride that Marines have within themselves. It also is pride that I take within myself. I take pride in setting an example so that others can look at me and use me as an example in everything I do, whether it's Marine Corps or life in general.
And Gregory's goal to one day become a sergeant major. Turbo will try to pull rank on him here, however.
Greg Mack trying to pick on Turbo. And that is a major upset. A major upset. 4 seconds. This is one bad Marine. He owns the bone.
And Greg went to the old Marine Corps handbook for this one, the element of surprise.
Gregory, simply fantastic. 4 seconds. No one has ever done that to Turbo before. I guess that's why they call you the world's finest, right?
World's finest. All the double dogs. Ooh,
You know, all those people in Paris, Kentucky, your hometown, are cheering loud right now.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey, Mom, what's up? Hey.
Right, nice
Hey,
work,
thank
thanks.
you.
Well, I'm not sure I'd like to be contender Anthony Wyatt right now. Turbo doing a very slow burn. Turbo's record in Whiplash no longer unblemished. He wants his reputation back. This kid fighting hard, Anthony Wyatt. Turbo fending off his challenge. Great shoulder flexibility on the part of both men. Anthony working like the devil to get that bone out of his hands, and Turbo finally gets the job done.
The secret, Turbo used Anthony's own aggressiveness for the victory.
As the little cut on Turbo's forehead indicates, Whiplash not for wimps. The difference between the two contenders in your two matches?
Actually, never been beaten up here before. Once you put a string together like that, you start to get a little overconfident. I looked at his structure, his build, even just his attitude, and I kind of pawned it off as this is going to be a cakewalk. You can't ever do that at any level of competition especially in this ring. He come out, he wanted it more than me. He took it.
And the dose of reality paid off against Anthony Wyatt.
So it did.
Tough way to do it, but again, you look great up here. Thanks, going Turbo. Round 2 for the women on tap here at Gladiator Arena. And we are ready for Tug-O-War. For the Gladiators doing the honor, she is undefeated, never been beaten, Siren. First up for the contenders, Karen Miller, who wowed us in Swingshot with 6 points.
She also wows people with other facets of her life.
Why should I feel discouraged? And why should the shadows come? Why should my heart feel lonely and long for heaven and home?
Multi-talented individual currently working on a major in drama in education. She's also a gospel singer. Right now, she needs to pull Siren off that platform if she's going to take home 10 points. If she can get that flag to her side of the midline after 30 seconds is up, she's got 5.
Siren responds to the whistle first. And Karen is in trouble. Once that platform rocks, tilts forward, usually the contender is gone, and that's what happened to Karen. Is Siren reversed the initial advantage and remains undefeated. Siren trying to improve her record to 8-0 now over the last 2 seasons, and she draws golden rule. Deb's got 2 points after round 1, after Swingshot. Powerfully built, we're set to go.
Contender ready! Gladiator ready!
Look at Siren just work, non-stop action up there. Hand over hand, pulling the rope in. Deb giving her a good battle though. Trying to rock that platform. Get it tilted backwards. Then she'll have the weight advantage. 22 seconds have gone by, and that is it. Finally, Siren wins it. Not as easy as she might have thought.
Karen now leads after 2 rounds, 6-2. Siren gets the job done, but the climb just beginning for our contenders. The wall on deck. Round 3, the event, the wall. Gregory Mack Jr., the Marine, leads Anthony Wyatt 14-5. The look from the summit. Who can stop this Big Mac attack? Well, that assignment has been given to Turbo. He still hasn't forgotten what happened in the Whiplash ring. Anthony Wyatt will have Nitro in pursuit of him. First man up in 60 seconds or less will get 10 points.
Gregory with a 14-5 lead coming in. I don't think there's any question that he can make it up this wall. His problem, he draws Turbo, who is so very good. Look at this, Turbo's already got the Marine wrapped up, and down he comes. Anthony Wyatt, on the other hand, has made the crossover point. Nitro falls off, so it's his to win. He's got a free climb here, and plenty of time left. He's about 5 yards away from the top. Looks like he'll need to make some kind of dynamic move now, though. Got to reach that right hand up. There it is. There it is. Now he's got it. Now he's got it, and just barely 2 seconds left. Getting in under the wire. Anthony Wyatt picks up 10 very important points in the wall and takes a 15-14 lead after 3 rounds.
Whoa!
Anthony Wyatt, yeah, buddy.
Yes.
You know how to make things dramatic. A half second was left on the clock when you made it to the top.
Are you serious? Hey, I know I was cutting it close, but I was determined I wasn't going to be defeated by this wall. I made it.
You know, when you were a kid, a lot of your friends called you magic because of the magical things you could do, like jumping over cars on roller skates. This would have to rate as pretty magical, wouldn't you say?
You know, I think so. But you know, if it wasn't support of the crowds and my girlfriend and my two girls, it wouldn't be possible. The support I've got out here is just great. It makes it worth it. It makes me go the extra step, the extra mile.
And that seems to be Anthony's code for living. He wants to make a difference.
I look at myself for a role model basically for kids. Now, anyone can profit by anything inspirational. I hope to be that inspiration for anyone that can profit by it. I don't care who it may be. That's what I think I'm here for, here on this earth for.
And I wouldn't bet against him. The women are set to climb. Karen Miller with a 6-2 lead on this woman, Deb Ruehle.
She's got no shoes on.
Deb's got her climbing shoes on. Ice says that won't matter. Karen will have to deal with Sky, however. Look at that size difference. All 4 women attack the wall. Ice trying to cross over.
Both women looking good. Deb already across that middle ridge. That will keep her out of harm's way for the moment. Karen Miller looking terrific too. And there's still 30 seconds to go. Deb Ruehle is at the top. She's up there, 34 seconds for Deb Ruehle. Karen Miller can get 5. If she can just figure out the last few pieces of this puzzle, where those hand grips are. She needs to take a leap of faith. Sky right there to grab her foot. Hang on, Karen, if you can. Sky's got a knee pad. This is trouble. Down comes Karen, so Deb Ruehle takes the lead after 3 rounds with a 10-point effort on the wall. Deb, you made it to the top in 34 seconds. Sensational, but come on, anybody who attends the University of Colorado in Boulder, I saw those climbing shoes. That had to help, huh?
It sure did. My best friend Sean taught me how to climb, and thank you, John. That was for you. That was definitely for you. You can't take the wall, Ice. You can't take it.
Were you aware at all of where Ice was?
I didn't really care. I was looking up, going up, and I knew I was making the top.
Congratulations, after 3 rounds, you now have the lead, 12-6.
Right.
Way to go.
Thank
Come
you.
on down. This is the fun part.
I guess we should have expected her to make it. She's a climber who loves the great outdoors.
I think when I do things, I'm driven with a great passion to do them, and when I set out to do something, I do it. And to me, the only way you can fail is if you've never tried. That's the only failure there is. And you just kind of focus, go within yourself, and keep trying, and never, ever stop trying. And that's how I do everything in life.
Assault, the name of the game here in round number 4 for the men. Saber getting ready to cut to the chase. He'll do the honors for the Gladiators. First up for the contenders, Anthony Wyatt. He has a 15-14 lead on Gregory Mack Jr. His friends call him the Magic Man.
Gotta take advantage of the easy one.
The easiest points he could get would be hitting the target located above Saber. That would be worth 10 points. Saber, of course, has other ideas. Anthony on his way. Safely behind station number 1. Take your time here. This crossbow, the most accurate of our weapons. That one flies wide right. Anthony hunkering down at station number 2. Off the mark there. He's doing the right thing, keeping an eye on Saber while making his move station to station. Here he is at 3. That one off. Wide left. 15 seconds to go. That one barely missed. Anthony running out of time. 2 final chances here at station number 5. He's got to get both shots off. You saw the double zeros on the clock. That's it.
Hey, man, didn't I get you on your arm over there? Didn't I get you on your arm over there? Didn't I hit your arm over there? No, they didn't see it, but didn't I get your arm?
Do you think he's going to tell you, Saber? Let's take a look. That was the shot. It deflected off the shield. Anthony does get 4 points. He now has a 19-14 lead. But Saber, get ready for the Mack attack. The Marine from Redondo Beach, California, Gregory Mack Jr.
And he has got some super quicks. That one off the crossbar. He's got a chance to take the lead here over Anthony Wyatt. That one off the crossbar. 40 seconds to go for the man who calls himself the world's finest Marine. He's safely at station number 3. Let's rip that one low. Mack now at station number 4, 20 seconds remain. Saber sets himself, and another shot misses the mark. 10 seconds remain. Mack, I don't know how he avoided that tennis ball. 2 shots here. Yeah, he's got it. He got 10 points. 3 seconds were left on the clock. Gregory Mack. It took him a while, but he did it. He gets the 10, and he takes the lead.
I can get you now, man.
24-19 after 4 rounds.
Just a flick of the wrist.
Well, congratulations. You have now taken a 24-19 lead. Did that Marine training help you out at all?
Oh, yeah, except on these weapons, they're not as accurate as the M16. But, hoorah. Thanks for the crowd support. Hoorah!
Hoorah! Paris,
Kentucky.
they're happy.
Yeah. Hey, cheering, yeah.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
The Maxter on a roll. On we go. Round 4 for the women. Deb Ruehle with a 12-6 lead over Karen Miller coming in. For the Gladiators, it is Zap, the event, Hang Tough. And across the way, across this grid of 54 rings, there's our first contender, Deb Ruehle. She's got 60 seconds to try to make it across the Zap's platform. If she can do that, she'll earn 10 points. If she can go the distance, that is hang tough and last the entire 60 seconds without being pulled off, she gets 5 points for the draw.
Deb's nickname, Meanie Midget. She was so small when she was growing up, her dad said, hey, you gotta get mean or you're gonna get stomped. She looks pretty mean here on the rings. And look at this, if she gets that ring right there, she's got a serious chance. Zap desperately trying to cut her off and does.
This is a real battle here. Deb upside down. Zap's got her locked up, but look at that strength. Zap falls off. Deb is going to hang on and get the 5 points. What a display of strength.
Best one.
5 more points for Deb Ruehle. She now leads 17-6. And congratulations all the way around.
That, my friend, was the definition of hang tough, although we have never seen an upside down move, wrap your leg around the chain like that.
Hey, he never said anything wasn't illegal, and I was staying on that ring. I knew I was staying on that ring. It didn't matter. I ran out of time, or I just would have went the rest of the way.
That was great. She played that like a fiddle.
It truly was as good a match and hang tough as we've seen. Nice going, you two.
It's the best I've had. Best I've had. Best I've had.
So that'll be a tough act to follow, but Karen Miller, the child care provider and gospel singer from Windsor, Ontario, certainly has the talent to get the job done.
All right, man.
They're going to quiet the rings before we start this thing. Karen making sure that she can hear our referee's whistle to start this match. Zap going right down the middle, and Karen hoping to avoid confrontation.
Well, the early indications so far in Hang Tough, Karen looks comfortable. But now it's a different story. Oh man. Those rings are very elusive. Had she found one, it might have been a different story. Zap didn't have to work too hard for that victory. No points for Karen Miller.
Give a word, oh, baby, here we go. It's showtime here on Powerball, yeah.
Round 5, Powerball, the event for the men. Gregory Mack Jr, 24, Anthony Wyatt, 19, coming in.
Crusaders right here. Gonna have some fun. All right,
Laser, Hawk, and Turbo will provide that fun. Anthony and Greg set to go. Goals in the outer cylinders were 2, a goal in the center cylinder were 3, 45 seconds, the time limit in Powerball.
Here we go. Anthony gets driven out of bounds by Hawk. Turbo takes care of Greg Mack. That time Anthony scored in the outer cylinder. Laser doesn't go for Wyatt's spin move. 25 seconds to go. Greg Mack so far getting shut out. That one won't count as he stepped out of bounds. Laser, Turbo, and Hawk doing a great job. Excellent teamwork going on here. Anthony reaching out, can't get by Turbo. 2 tough contenders. But the Gladiators laying it on him.
I thought they'd score a little more. Anthony Wyatt with the only 2 points of the match. Here's why they weren't effective. Tackles like this by Hawk. Karen Miller now coming into Powerball, trailing Deb Ruehle 17-6. For the Gladiators, there they are. Siren, Jazz, and Sky vowing to shut them out.
Contender ready!
We're underway. Karen was looking forward to this event because of her quickness. Great move there, but it rolls off the cylinder. She manages to almost get away from Siren, and another one bounces off. Deb trying to duck Siren, and that didn't work. As Karen scored at the other end.
Ball's lost. Let her go. Let her go on the end.
20 seconds ago, and whoa, man, Karen, a collision with Jazz. She'll feel that tomorrow. Deb trying to get away. Here Karen gets away, center cylinder. Sweet move there. Whoa, man. I'll tell you, Karen only weighs 126 pounds, but she's not giving up at all. Keeps bouncing back for more. Big smile on her face.
She does all the scoring here in Powerball, 5 points, and cuts into Deb Ruehle's lead, 17-11. But the MVP for the Gladiators, Jazz, no question about it. She was a woman possessed here. But she's just warming up for crunch time. Round 6, and the women will go at it in breakthrough and conquer. Deb Ruehle with a 6-point lead on Karen Miller. It is crunch time, the last chance to score points before the Eliminator. Karen up first. The 2 Gladiators she has to get by. Siren in the conquering, but ice first in breakthrough.
She just winked at her boyfriend, Vince. She's pretty quick. Yeah! And she used that quickness to get on top of ice quickly. So Karen's got 5 and has taken the lead for the moment. Now inside the conquering. It doesn't happen often, but Siren has been beaten before. Karen going for that single leg, and look at that! That's the key. You catch him off balance with that single leg. That's about the only tactic that has worked consistently in the matches we have seen won by contenders in the Conquer ring.
Karen, you pack a lot of punch in that 126 pounds. Very, very impressive. You ran right through ice. Then you surprised Siren. Let's take a look at both of those. We've got them on the big screen. Here's the touchdown. Tell me what was happening.
I'll tell you right now, I knew that the goal line was close. I just had to make it through. If I had a good, quick enough move on her, I could make it.
Wow, that was pretty. Just beautiful. And here's the Conquer ring. Obviously, shoot the leg was the key.
Yeah, that was it. I had it in my mind from we were practicing that week, and I said, all right, I can push her out. Oh,
beautiful.
So now Deb Ruehle on the spot here in crunch time as she trails now 21-17.
Ice and Siren know they were had. They'll be in a nasty mood this time around. Deb, a former member of the University of Colorado ski team.
Pretty decent move, not decent enough. Ice rides her out of bounds. This time, Siren doing a better job of staying low, but look at this. This time, Ruehle goes high, and Siren, she is mystified. That hasn't happened 2 times in a row. Tosses her helmet up in the air, not out of bad sportsmanship. She's just really disappointed with herself. One contender got her low, the other contender got her high, and Deb Ruehle, the meanie midget, 5 more points, and she's regained the lead again.
Here's how she did it in the Conquer ring, tying up Siren as Siren went to her knees, and then she used pure power to drive her out.
Well, Deb, you weren't totally confident in breakthrough, but you wanted the Conquer ring. You told me that you grew up wrestling.
Yep, I pretty much did, and I'm just going to say I did that for all the guys at Sunburst who helped me on that one, and let's keep wrestling, boys, all right?
It certainly paid off. You lead by 1 heading into the Eliminator.
She was tough. Karen went at her legs, and I had the same strategy, but I, control the head and take her, man. I wasn't giving up.
You didn't. Thanks a lot, Deb.
Round 6 for our men at hand. Their event, the Gauntlet. Gregory Mack Jr., the Marine, with a 3-point lead on Anthony Wyatt. And the G-Man, it will go first. Lettered in track, basketball, and football back at Paris High School in Kentucky. His only thought right now to get through this gauntlet in less than 20 seconds.
Contender ready! Gladiators ready!
Here we go. He calls himself the world's finest Marine. He's got some speed, but Laser working him over in that first station, and nearly it does. He stopped the gauntlet at the point he went out, stopped the clock. 9 seconds had elapsed. So he'll get 16 seconds to finish this gauntlet. And he'll begin again where Laser knocked him out.
Contender ready! Gladiators ready!
So he's back at square one. He gets by Laser. Power moves don't usually work. They're working here. There's about 5 seconds left. Can he get it? Can he get the 5? Can he get the 5? He's got to get all the way out. Does he get it? Does he get it?
Watch the clock in the left-hand corner of your screen and watch Greg's feet. The entire body has to be outside of the gauntlet for the contender to score points. His right leg still trailed in there. No points for Gregory Mack. He'll take 24 going into the Eliminator. Anthony Wyatt now set. He can take the lead with 5 or 10 here.
Here he goes. Working hard to get by Turbo. Now Sabre, you got to get up on your feet. You go down, the Gladiators will be able to pin you. He's moving well though. 10 seconds to go. He's by Hawk finally. Now Nitro. 5 seconds to go. Nitro doing the job on him. AW can't get through it. I thought he might have had a chance, but Nitro and Hawk come through in the clutch to save their honor here in the gauntlet. No points for Anthony Wyatt. And his opponent, Gregory Mack, breathing a big sigh of relief.
What's it like to be inside the gauntlet Try a human pinball. The Gladiators are bumpers, and this event doesn't tilt.
Anthony, a fantastic effort in there. You just came up a hair short.
Yeah, I tell you what, it was great. These guys, they hit hard, and that's what I love, though. I love the contact, the physical part of it. These guys are great. Right on, all of you.
We love you, baby.
Right
We
on.
love you.
Well, speaking of love, I'm going to hand this microphone over to you because I think you have a more important purpose for it. Your girlfriend Lori is behind. Anthony, take it away.
Lori, I've known you for a couple of years now. Been the best 2 years of my life. I mean, you've supported me through thick and thin. You've just been wonderful. I want to ask you if you would marry me.
Yes, I would love to.
Well, I have seen it all here at Gladiator Arena, but this is a first, a marriage proposal, and Anthony Wyatt's girlfriend, Lori Hubbard, said yes.
I love you.
That's great. Hey, do yourselves a favor, though. Don't take Nitro and Hawk on the honeymoon. But congratulations.
I have a couple of wonderful daughters, and they mean the world to me. And when I'm not playing Sky, the Gladiator, or being my Gladiator, I'm a mom. You know, home, fixing lunches and dinners and doing all those wonderful things, and I love it. I can't think of anything more rewarding than being a parent. And that's what's so great about being in Gladiators. You know, here I am, you know, representing the 30-something woman, a mother of two, a single parent, and I've got two wonderful kids, and it all still works.
Eliminator time, and the women up first for Deb Ruehle and Karen Miller. We're talking basically even. Deb's 1 point lead gives her a head start with a decimal point in front of it. 0.5 seconds. Karen Miller, the Canadian, can fly. This will be an interesting race.
Karen, you have a twin brother named Dwight. You call him your Wonder Twin. He's not here at the arena, but you tell me he's with you in spirit.
He is here in spirit, and I know he's going to help me get through this. He always says, "I the Tiger." That's what I'm going to be going. I the Tiger, man. And Vince, all you guys, watch this.
Watch this. Let's go.
On course for the Glads, Jazz and Zap are penalty enforcers.
And the Eliminator is brought to you by Milky Way Bar. Nothing smooths your way like a Milky Way.
Karen Miller on the right. Both women working oh so hard up that Versa climber. Perhaps next to the treadmill, the toughest portion of this Eliminator course. Karen Miller can't catch her yet. Deb Ruehle, her nickname Meanie Midget because she was so small when she was young. Her dad said, "Hey, you got to get mean or you're going to get stomped on." Well, right now she's doing the stomping. Up to cargo net she goes. Karen Miller is flying, but it's not enough. Deb, a whitewater rafting guide, hoping to make the United States freestyle kayaking team next year, is looking great. This is the only place she could possibly lose the race. Over the wall here. A little slow there. This may give Karen a slight opening. Now the treadmill for the Meanie Midget. No sweat whatsoever. Deb Ruehle rules here on the Eliminator course. Her time, 1 minute and 19 seconds. Karen Miller's time, 1:24. Great race.
Congratulations. You know, you predicted that the Eliminator would be your best event. I guess it's just one adventure after another. You're used to that.
Yeah, I sure am. And in practice, I had about 7 seconds on everybody, so it's just fun. It's almost like being outside, but not quite.
Not quite. 1:19 your time, the best of the year so far.
You know what that means? I beat a couple of the guys, too, and I like it.
Oh, we love it. Thanks a lot, Deb. Way to go.
119!
And for a contender, there is no better feeling than having one of those gold medals draped around your neck. Of course, it doesn't hurt either, the $2,500 in prize money. Deb Ruehle rules the roost here in Gladiator Arena. The men's eliminator has Marine Sergeant Gregory Mack Jr. getting a 1.5-second head start. But Kansas City's Anthony Wyatt has love power on his side. His girlfriend Lori just said yes emphatically to his marriage proposal, and he has got to be flying high. Lisa's with him at the start line.
Anthony, you haven't had a lot of time to compose yourself after that proposal, but a win means a $2,500 contribution to the wedding fund. Now that would be nice.
That would be real nice. I just hope, no, I will do the best that I can do. One thing for sure, I won't give up. I won't give up. I'll do whatever it takes to do whatever it takes.
Good luck.
And that $2,500 certainly would be a great wedding present. On course for the Glads, there's Nitro and Saber, watching intently. But the Maxter, Greg Mack Jr., the sergeant in the Marine Corps, is going to be awfully tough to beat. Actually, both these men turned in tremendous eliminator times in the practice sessions. They should get better here. Anthony has yet to cut into that 1.5-second deficit. Mack, who bills himself as the world's finest Marine, the first across the handbike and flying across the cylinder. AW, hang on, kid. Down he goes. Tough break there. It is Gregory Mack's to lose. We know he's extremely fit, but so often we have seen the wall and the treadmill take the starch, take the wind out of our contender sails. But Greg Mack looks good. He looks strong. He looks powerful. He makes it up the treadmill. Grabbing the rope high, he's going to break the barrier. Winning it in a time of 1 minute and 6 seconds. And here comes AW. He has not a single ounce of quit in him. He crosses the finish line in a time of 1 minute and 15 seconds. But the man we salute right now, Sergeant Gregory Mack Jr.
Nice work there, Gregory. You told us you'd been through the El Toro obstacle course. How does this compare?
Hey, this is pretty tough. I went through the Volkswagen in '87. This is pretty darn close to the Volkswagen, believe me. Hoorah!
I'll tell you what, you certainly lived up to that world's finest Marine title. What do you think?
Hey, yeah. Everybody at Pendleton, LAX, that's for y'all, baby.
Congratulations, nice job.
So Gregory Mack Jr. puts an exclamation point on today's competition. Getting congratulations from his girlfriend, Jennifer. He is $2,500 richer. From our team to your team, from Lisa Molosky and company, I'm Mike Adamley. See you again next week on AG.